As you may recall, this past summer I reviewed all the James Bond flicks. And well, after a long year and a half of waiting, since this was originally supposed to come out last spring, but due to the pandemic, we had to wait a picking a long time. But now we finally got it, and I saw it, and it's No Time to Die, now playing in theaters. But is this film, which marks Daniel Craig's final outing as 007, another surefire winner for the franchise? Or should this film have just been left to die without much time to spare? Find out right now in this spoiler-free review. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name's Noel, better known to you as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a spoiler-free review of the just now released spy flick No Time to Die, released by MGM, well actually through United Artists releasing, along with Eon Productions. This stars Daniel Craig in his fifth and final outing as the fictional British MI6 agent James Bond. The film was directed by Kari Joji Fukunaga. If I mispronounced that, I apologize. From a screenplay by Neil Purvis, Robert Wade Fukunaga, and Phoebe Waller-Bridge. Léa Seydoux, Ben Wishaw, Naomie Harris, Jeffrey Wright, Christoph Waltz, Rory Kinnear, and Ray Fiennes reprised their roles from previous films, along with Rami Malek, Lashana Lynch, Billy Magnussen, Ana de Armas, David Dinsick, and Dali Bensala also starring. Well, Bond's about to get ready for his biggest and most exciting adventure yet. Before I go into the review, if you have not seen my reviews for the previous 4 Daniel Craig movies, or if you haven't seen much of my James Bond flicks, I advise you to click on the card coming up right about now, there we go, so you can catch what you might miss before going to this review, which is spoiler-free, or if you just want to see them again, if you'd like, okay? But now, if you've done that, congrats. Let's get into what we know of this. Now, this time, Bond has left active service with MI6 and is recruited by the CIA to rescue a kidnapped scientist, which leads to a showdown with a powerful adversary. Yes. Anyway. This time around, Bond's about to get into another battle with the organization Spectre. Anyway, and soon, an MI6 scientist who was kidnapped from an MI6 laboratory, approved by M, he had developed Project Hercules. Sorry. It's a bioweapon containing nanobots that infect like a virus upon touch and are coded to an individual's specific DNA, rendering it lethal to the target but harmless to others. So anyway, Bond's retired, but is contacted by his old friend and colleague, CIA agent Felix Leiter, and a colleague of his, Logan Ash. But something does take a turn for the worst, and Bond meets up with Ernst Blofeld, but also soon gets to be back with Money P and Q. Well, much to, of M not being too thrilled that Bond was back, considering they thought he had died. But anyway, that's about all I'm going to tell you, though. Anyway, I'm finally glad we finally got this. This is one film I had been waiting for since last year. But ever since the pandemic, well, this time I'm just glad we finally get this. Anyway, the film's already gotten some good response. It's already certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes with a score of 84%. It's gotten many positive reviews, with many citing it as a fitting conclusion to Craig's time as Bond. I have to agree with him. Daniel Craig gives another great performance of his as Bond. Now, this would be tough to decide to go whereas to pick this over Skyfall as my top favorite, because this film is an absolute blast. It's good, and it has some humorous lines, but I didn't mind them. I thought they were pretty darn good. Um, Now, of course, our main antagonist is Leostifer Safin, played by Rami Malek, who, of course, most y'all know him from TV's Mr. Robot, and he also played Freddie Mercury in Bohemian Rhapsody. Yeah, but other new characters, there's LaShawn Lynch as Naomie, the new 00 agent, who has now gotten Bond's 007 number. Yeah. Billy Magnuson plays Logan Ash, and so on. Now, for the rest of the members we saw from the previous films, we have Lea Seydoux back as Madeline Swan. She's absolutely good. Ben Whishaw is back as Q. I'm gonna say he's good in this as well. I mean, I do like that. Naomie Harris, who more recently appeared in last week's monster movie opening, and that being Venom, Let There Be Carnage, returns as Eve Moneypenny, who is pretty good. Jeffrey Wright returns as Felix Leiter. Christoph Waltz as Blofeld. And Ray Fiennes as M. And Rory Kinnear as Bill Tanner, M's chief of staff. Yeah, they're all pretty good. I have to give this film credit. It has a lot of good action sequences, and boy, I gotta tell you, it's already been doing well overseas. Also, I like the score done by Hans Zimmer. It's really good too, as well as I also gotta give credit to the theme song, which was done by Grammy Award-winning youngster Billie Eilish, who happens to be the youngest artist to ever do a James Bond theme to this day. Which, unfortunately, since despite the pandemic caused this film to be delayed so much, they went ahead and released a song, and more recently won a Grammy. Boy, funny they kind of went ahead and did that, but that's water under the bridge, and well, you know the story. Still, I do like the direction it went, and let me tell you, it had just so much good action. I was blown by it. Some of it kind of surprised me, but I'm not telling you those moments. So you're just gonna have to wait and watch this movie and find out. So you better go see this while you can. So anyway, I'm just I'm just really excited and what have you with this film. Also, the film's just so mind-blowing. The film ran for almost 3 hours. The film's overall running time is 163 minutes, and that's longer than any other James Bond movie to date. Seriously, folks. So good luck trying to get through this film, because I know I got through this film with a little help of some popcorn and a Coke Zero. Alright, but anyway, again, No Time to Die has a good cast, a good story, good direction, good score from Hans Zimmer, of course, a good theme by Billie Eilish, etc., 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 etc. Good action sequences, suspense, just about everything you can get from a James Bond movie. So I would definitely recommend you go to your theater and see this. Anyway, with all that said, I'm going to give No Time to Die 5 stars. On a scale of 1 to 10, you guessed it, it gets a 10. So anyway, what are your thoughts on No Time to Die? If you have gone to your theater and seen this, Please tell me what you thought down in the comment section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and be a part of the Big D Nation. And join me next time when I bring to you my long-awaited reviews of the final 3 Child's Play movies before the reboot, starting with Seed of Chucky. Thanks for watching, and if you like this, you may want to consider check out my spoiler-free reviews of the last 3 movies I saw last weekend. In the upper left-hand corner is the review I did for Venom, Let There Be Carnage, which I was talking about earlier. In the upper right-hand corner is the spoiler-free review I did for The Many Saints of Newark, a Sopranos story. Or if you want to take a break from the action, you go to the bottom left-hand corner and see my spoiler-free review for The Addams Family 2. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.